After the recent news of Lisa Rinna's departure from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, fans can't help but share their favorite Rinna quotes. After 8 seasons, Lisa Rinna and Bravo mutually decided to part ways for season 13 of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. As controversial as Rinna could be on the reality TV show, she was a pivotal part of the series with some iconic lines and storylines. Whether she was in a confessional, a verbal fight with another housewife, or a business meeting, Rinna stayed true to herself and had some hilarious lines that fans will continue to share now that she's no longer on the show. Rinna has been open about her upbringing in the small town of Medford, Oregon. Her late mother Lois stayed there when Rinna moved to Los Angeles, and Rinna often returned to visit her hometown with her daughters. After one particular visit, Rinna admitted that she knew from a young age that she was more fabulous than this and moved to the big city for a new start. This line was hilariously refreshing and showed Rinna's true passion for stardom. It was one of Rinna's best quotes when Erika Jayne got the chance to play Roxy Hart on Broadway's Chicago. Rinna couldn't have been more excited for her. Like Erika, Rinna also played Hart on Broadway years before. Many of their friends, however, felt that Rinna talked more about herself and her connection to the character than being supportive of Erika. Talking about her experience as an actress, Rinna admitted how much she loved the audience. The line is humorous because it matches Rinna's personality perfectly. She loves attention, praise, and stage lights. It's hard to say if she'll be on another show like The Real Housewives in the future, but fans are hoping to get more of her now that she's gone. In season 11, Kathy Hilton invited the women over for a sophisticated dinner party. With the topic of conversation revolving around Erika Jayne's legal troubles, the women were excited about a night of elegance. Rinna was so excited to be in Hilton's home that she enjoyed more than one cocktail, especially after hitting it off with Kathy's staff. After a few strong drinks, a silly, drunk Rinna warned the women that she was no longer responsible for what came out of her mouth. It was one of Rinna's best episodes of RHOBH. Rinna is a proud mother of 2 young women who also work in the spotlight. Rinna was honest about her daughter's struggles with anxiety and depression, something fans appreciated they were so open with. In one scene, Rinna took her daughter out for coffee and laughed about life in Hollywood, hiding from, or running to, paparazzi. Considering how much Rinna loved publicity, this quote was one of her most authentic. Most housewives worry about how the show would affect their reputation because of the nature of reality TV. Because of the drama and rumors, everyone is fair game, including their families. Even though Rinna is a successful actress outside of Bravo, she remains true to herself and doesn't shy away from controversy. Why? Because princesses worry about their reputation. Queens don't, of course. This line became an instant meme for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Although this quote doesn't appear funny off the bat, it was the way Rinna said it, along with the setting, that made it one of her more well-known quotes. In season 10, Rinna and former housewife Denise Richards had a falling out over a rumor that Denise denied wholeheartedly. Rinna, however, didn't believe her and wanted her to say the truth. In a one-on-one conversation, Rinna aired that Richards sent her a cease and desist to stop talking about a rumor involving Brandi Glanville. Speaking in a low tone, she asked Denise why she was so angry, which quickly became one of the most iconic lines of the season. Thanks to the rumor, it was one of Lisa, Denise, and Brandi Glanville's most dramatic episodes. Even though Rinna and Sutton Stracke were relatively close in season 10, their friendship took a strange turn where they realized they really didn't know each other like they thought they did. This created multiple mini feuds between the two. Fans enjoy her. But there were plenty of things that fans didn't know about Stracke that Rinna wanted to help with. When introducing Stracke to audiences, she explained just how rich she was. In a classic Rinna way, it was her voice and excitement that made this line of the most repeated. Rinna and former The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member Camille Grammer-Mayer didn't always get along. In fact, it was a symbol of growth that the two were able to be in the same room together and be cordial. At one party, Rinna felt it was mature to be civil with Camille and approached her. Instead of keeping things upbeat and light, Rinna hysterically greeted her by saying she was an a-hole on Twitter. Camille was left speechless, while audiences laughed at Rinna's abrasiveness. In Season 7, Rhobh had the likes of Rinna, Erika Jayne, and Eileen Davidson on their cast, all of whom are actresses. Since Davidson and Rinna were known for their time on soap operas, the topic was a point of conversation often. While talking to the cameras about acting in soaps, Rinna explained how much she loved playing the bad girl because of how fun and out of character it was for her. What made this line great was it could go for either acting or her role on The Real Housewives. In Season 8, the women of Beverly Hills went abroad for a cast trip to Germany. While it was supposed to be a trip to grow the friendships on the series, the drama among the women exploded at various dinner parties. In a confessional, Rinna munched a handful of popcorn and said this hilarious line about watching drama happen around her that didn't include her. Between Dorit Kemsley's issues with Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne, Rinna loved watching everything go down with the audience at home.